So I'm sitting here in a meditative space. I just got sat down, so I wanted to share with you guys. Family of light, family of love, family of nurturing, family of care, family of transformation for this world and many realms, many places, and for all the beings on our planet, animals, earth, trees, children, all those in the seeking path, all those wondering, where are we going, where do we belong, how can we enjoy this earth in the fullest sense without constant catastrophe and chaos. Speaking to you guys. So, I wanted to share, first and foremost, I wanted to share with you that which, how I get into a meditative state and how I maintain a meditative state and how I find myself, catch myself when I'm not in that walking space, walking meditation, or walking samadhi, or satori, liberation. So I've been meditating all morning. Archangel Michael has messages for you, for us. Whew. So when you quiet your mind, when you're sitting in the sun barefooted by the river, it's a perfect weather day. Many people out walking the trails. On the other side, I'm on the remote side where there's no trails. And blaze my own trail like the wolf, leader of many tribes and clans, the Wolf Clan, because they blaze their own trails. And I mean the spirit, essence, the goodness of the wolf, not the way society plays them out to be vicious predators. But I mean as their beingness, as their sacredness, long before we put them in categories and made them only this and only that. Back from a time when we all spoke. Animals spoke with humans, and the trees, and the plants, the rivers, and the skies. Everything could communicate in a oneness. You could call it a telepathic communication, but it was just the way it was. In a bliss, in a joy, in a harmony, in a paradise, heaven on earth. Before they ate animals, before the fall of mankind, humankind, womankind. So, what I do is I have several different techniques that I use. Deep breathing, of course. Watching your breathing is number one, because it's automatic and it's the easiest to observe your breathing. It's hotter than I thought out here. So, you just watch your breathing. You don't have to try to control your breathing. You're just watching it. As it goes in and out, autonomous nervous system. as you're watching your breathing. You decide you want to. Of course, you're going to do that for a while. And after a while, you're going to want to just either look at nature, which is so neat because you never judge nature, you know? All the trees grow in a wonderful, mystical, dynamic way of their own. And you just find yourself never needing to judge, like we would mostly other humans, or situations on Earth, or the way we find ourselves in this world that we wish was something other than what we have. Usually is wanting more of something, wanting to be in a different place, a different way, or do more, travel more, do things more than we have at our command, in our space. Can you find anything to judge here? While you're watching your breathing, you can add in the humming, the oming. Just humming will align you with your, balance out your nervous system, balance out your vagus nerve, one of the two largest nerves of the body. It regulates our sense of well-being and many, many functions. You can research it. Om, dom, 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 dom. And that's usually when I go right into spirit, when I go right into chanting. Om, hum, 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 hum. We are the backdrop. We are the sky. The thoughts are the clouds that pass. So as you want to observe the thoughts passing, knowing that you are the witness, you are the observer, you are the sky itself. You are behind the camera. You're not in front of the camera. You are the director of sorts, because we are the director of our lives. We are the creators, co-creators. We created this whole thing. Many wise people and people that have had death experiences will tell you that we chose these lessons before we came here. Whether that's cleaning up karma, whether that's experiencing something we've never experienced before. humming itself, watching your breathing, knowing you are the backdrop, you are the blue sky, the clouds that pass are the thoughts and experiences of your life. Or we just sit back and become the sky. No body, no us, just witness, just observer. And if you feel like your ego's acting up and wanting to get involved and think and say certain things, then you can just give your ego a job. Ego, I'm going to give you the job of watching my breathing. Okay, ego, you're just watching my breathing while I'm observing, being the witness. And the ego's like, all right, I got a job. I got a job. You can put your hands on it's called frontal occipital hold. Left hand on the front, right hand on the back. Just breathing, like blowing it out. 3 or 4 or 5 times. And it brings you back in present time. It brings you back into present time. I put my essential oils in my hands. Breathe them. This one's myrrh. Peppermint, myrrh, I have cedar. And they say it's said that teachings of the essential oils, you breathe for 25 times, not only will you completely be in balance and your hemispheres will be in balanced, it'll actually bring your pH levels into balance. Your alkaline acid balance will be balanced. Even if you ate cheeseburgers this morning. Even if you ate cheeseburgers for breakfast. Put some pepper in there to clear out my sinuses. When you breathe into your diaphragm. You have 3 lungs, your right, left, and your diaphragm, which is as big as both of your lungs. It's down here below. And a lady yoga instructor in England taught me, when you inhale, push your ribs out on your sides. Not just your belly, but your back and your ribs, all 4 sides. Like a ball, like Tai Chi, Qigong. Make it a color: golden, rose, ruby, white, translucent, violet, blue, electric blue. you're making a ball of energy, which usually you do that more aggressively or more energetically, push that ball into your soul, into your lower dantian, into your solar plexus, into your sacral, or you can build it. And when you got it sufficiently built, you just drop it on yourself. Fill your whole aura. Or in meditation, you can think about who you're thinking about. Make an energy ball. Electric rainbow colors. Rainbow diamond fire plasma. And toss it right on somebody. Right onto their crown chakra. Right on into their heart. High heart. Ish ne nama akhane ni nama akhane ish ni nama ka. Because when you get into nature and you drop in quickly, go into spirit, you're in meditation, you're in meditative state. The other aspects of your being want to come in, the higher aspects, the higher self, the I am presence wants to awaken from within your heart, within your threefold flame of your higher heart. Love, wisdom, love, wisdom, power, pink, gold, and blue. It's a flame that has 3 colors. It's the manifestation of your higher self inside your body. It's a manifestation of your I am presence above that's also in our heart, in our high heart. Both. But that sits in the higher heart and expands. And we meditate on it and we let it go 9 foot. The pink is 3, the gold is 3, and the blue is 3 all the way around us. 3 feet below, 3 feet above. It's a flaming fire. It's one of the main teachings of the Ascended Masters. It's one of the main power centers of our body. It's one of the main connections to connect us to the entire universe and the wisdom within. The Akashic Records, the all-knowingness. I'm not trying to teach you this. I'm just flowing with what's coming, opening up in me. It can be anything for you. It could be the flower of life. It could be your heart opening. It could be seeing the light, filling yourself with light or a certain color. The Christ gold, ruby of Jesus, the rose of Divine Mother Mary, the gold of Master Khatumi, the white of Serapis Bey of Egypt, ancient Egypt. Translucence, for me it's a dragon, opalescence, white opalescence dragon. The violet fire transmutation of Saint Germain, Archangel Amethyst, Archangel Zadkiel, the blue ray of El Morye, Archangel Michael, Elohim Hercules, Divine Mother Consciousness Sophia. These are all things I absorb over time, learn, and then practice. I've been practicing all this for months and a year probably as they come. And things open. And then at a certain time you share. I'm not trying to teach you how to do it. I do have videos on it. But you can also, I was going to tell you, you can align your chakras by connecting the sacral and the behind the lower vertebrae. So you feel the energy move. It's almost instantaneous. You can feel the energy. Bring it to the back of your head. You can feel it going up your spine, to your frontal lobes, third eye, Ajna chakra. I'm not trying to overwhelm you with new stuff, but just go with it, just enjoy it. Just enjoy the ride, enjoy the ride, enjoy the ride, enjoy the ride. Throat chakra, higher heart chakra. Solar plexus 2 inches above the navel from these teachings. 2 inches below the navel is my sacral chakra. And I leave it with that. I don't involve the root in these teachings. Then I reach down, I put a hand on each of my feet, grab a hold of my toes. Then I change the polarity by switching my hands to the opposite feet. Feel that energy and you'll feel the energy move. You can do it slower, but it's a pretty quick one. And you put one hand under your root and one hand above your crown. And you bring your whole aura, balancing all your chakras with your aura now. Meridians and nadis. Feel your butt on the ground. Feel your roots descending deep into the earth. Earth star chakra. Down through the crystal waters, through the roots, down through the sacred lava fire, through the minerals, through the crystal beds, through the oxygen in the air, the prana above and below, into the crystal core Mother Earth, into her heart, which is a crystal core. Some say it's an iron core. And I switch and I go up here. So these are 3 or 4 exercises I've showed you that bring me into the moment. Then you bring your hands out, slowly bring them in. Namaste. Say to the universe. Divinity in me honors divinity in you. As a oneness, as a reflection, inner, outer. There's one more you can do, and I'll tell you about my necklace, my medicine piece. Archangel Michael. In my next video, I'm going to teach you Archangel Michael cord cutting ceremony. I call it ceremony, technique. And he taught this in his books through thinking of the lady's name. I'll think of her name. But a lot of these teachings, they put her teachings onto a YouTube channel called DNA Awakening. DNA Awakening. YouTube. DNA Awakenings. Bunches of messages from Archangel Michael and other teachers. Sananda, Jesus, and Pleiadians, and beautiful, very, very accurate, very, very truthful channel. Does have a lady's voice, a computer-generated voice, but I wish somebody spoke on it. But the wisdom, the knowledge is very profound. So he taught this breathing technique, which is called infinity breath. This is where you start at your solar plexus or your heart, or your sacral or your heart. And I like to choose the heart. You breathe in the energy up like a figure 8 down through your heart into the earth as you exhale, and then it comes up, and the point between the breaths is called the still point, the 0 point. And we'll do 12 of those. And when you're done exhaling, it's stopped in the heart. And it's a golden light, goes up, basically infinity and back, through the heart, into the deep in the earth. Mother's earth, her heart, her roots ground you deeply. As you're exhaling, it comes back up to your heart. The pause between breaths. 3. 5, 6, heaven to earth. 7. Breathe that fresh air, that wind coming to me. 8. 9. 10. If you have a pause, if you need to pause. 11. Just focus, concentrate. 12. Now you do 6, sending it out your heart to all of creation. With inhale, with the exhale, you're sending it out through your back of your heart in a figure 8 to all of creation. And stopping at the heart as a still point, 0 point. And now we're going to do 6 of those, which is half of the 12. Visualize it going way out behind you, stopping in the heart, pausing in the heart. Way out in front of you, figure 8. You can hum if you want. What is this, 3? 4. 5. And 6. Pause, center. Hey ana ana maka ani ni ni shine ni maka anama. Ho 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 ho. Well well ho ho ho. This would be the time to pick up your instrument when you're in that deep state. Calling that energy from the earth to your heart, from the central sun, from the heavens down into your heart. And sending it out. Send it out through the recording, through all creation. I let myself be expansive in all directions. I allow myself to be boundless in all directions, through the sun, stars, universes. I allow myself to be infinite. As I expand even farther. Hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Non-local. Knowing that our body is our point of focus in this world. We come into a body to do our missions. Hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Hey ha hoo, hey. Hey ha hoo, hey. Hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey. Like the Hathors say, just make sound, just make toning, just make music, rhythm, Stomp your feet, clap your hands, snap your fingers, hum. Hum, sing your favorite songs, hum. Chant your most important phrase, hum. Your most important affirmation, hum. Hum your affirmations, sing your affirmations. The whole universe is listening, 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 and responding to your love, 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 love. Hail, hail, Percussion instruments are good for grounding you, for grounding your point, for grounding your message, for grounding your decrees, your affirmations into the universe. Hey ha ha, bang on a tree, hit a drum, shake your bells or your rattles. Sing bo 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 bee 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 bo 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 bee 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 bo 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 bee 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 bo 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 bee 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 boo 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 bee 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 boo 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 bee. Any particular vibrations that make you feel good, make you feel the energy moving, ging, 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 oh, do, do, dee, 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 dee. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. Ho hey 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 ho 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 hey ho ho hey ho. The wind is singing back. The wind is singing back, singing back. Echo so gently. Oh, so gently, singing back, singing back, singing back, singing back. Hail, 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 hail. When you're utilizing your tools, when you've incorporated several different tools that you want to do for your meditation, that you might want to do for sharing with others, however, in prayer and meditation and audio, video, with your children, with the schools, with classes, with loved ones, with the park, I encourage you to sit on a park bench and sing quietly while people pass. That is one of the biggest confidence boosters, is to sit on a park bench with people passing and enjoy. You can interact with them, smile if you want, or or if they're frowning or they're wondering, or you can close your eyes and you just go into your own zone and have at it, enjoy it, bliss with it, enjoy it. Because you're going to just forget about them. You're going to go, wow, that's right. That's the people. This isn't what's important. What's important is the massive vibration I'm putting into the world. And harmonizing with others. Yes, I want to do that. That's my plan, is to harmonize with others. Get them chanting my chants, which, just humming along, or we synchronize, or we learn each other's chants, or songs, and do it with each other, and harmonize highs and lows and ins and outs, and sharing it with the local environment, with our hearts, with ourselves, with our families, with our communities, countries, worlds, uniting our star brothers and sisters, our whales and dolphins, our wolves and buffaloes and eagles, and egrets and doves. The waters of the world, ask them to be purified. Fire, through the sacred fires, the rainbow colors of fires, the fire, water, earth, and air. Love you all. People are walking by, I hear the children. And she said something like, there's something there. So I sent love back to her. And you're sending out the plasma we built, which is a frequency, which is a high dimensional vibration. It's when it comes into the physical, when it comes into a substance, which is not quite, more etheric still, it's not quite seeable, but it has more mass than just, thought or space. And when you send that to the waters to be clean all around the world, it literally goes. It's a substance. It's intelligence. Ascended Masters like to say Ascended Master substance. Frequency, intelligence, and consciousness. You send it to all the cities, you send it to all the people, you send it to all the schools, you send it to all the, asking people to wake up, asking people to face their deaths, the deaths of their egos, the deaths of their old ways of being, the deaths of that which doesn't serve them anymore, that which is the stories, the way we were raised, how to do things, how to raise our kids that are based on the stories. We all have family genetic positive traits, we have positive negative traits. One of the things we do is we heal ourselves. We're clearing out the negative traits, healing our ancestral line of wounds or programs or dysfunction or abuse, etc., addiction. So when we send it out down the line, we think of 7 generations back, or to the beginning of, and to the end of, which there is none. The Buddhists, the Tibetan Buddhists say beginningless, from beginningless time. No beginning, no end. Melchizedek from the Bible, there's a line in there somewhere where he says, and this is one of the great lineages of light from our universe. They're from somewhere in the universe, these beings and teachers, and they said, Melchizedek was never born and never died. Never born and never died. This is my day feather of the earth eagle, the turkey eagle, turkey buzzard. And this is my eagle of the night, which is the sacred owl. So I know the wisdom of the day and wisdom of the night, and my light side, my shadow side. Which your shadow side can only be just something that what limits you, your limitations. You know, your fears, doubts, trepidations, or that which you haven't released from your childhood upbringing. So we call in our higher self, we call in our light, we call in all of our goodness, our beautiful aspects, and what we ask for creativity, we ask for wisdom, we ask for that wisdom in ourselves, the Akashic records, that knowledge, that fully awakened DNA, 12 strands, 144,000 codes awakened within us, 12 dimensions, and we ask for that to raise our kids with creativity, with newness, solve problems creatively, right? And not with ego, pain or shame or guilt tripping or control, lock them in their room or whatnot. But you can do it with massive intelligence. You know, teenagers, that's you got to be even more intelligent, even more creative with them. But the young kids, my ex-lady and I, Teresa, we raised her with her daughter, Summer, which is the mom. She was working, going to school a lot, so we were, the three of us, we were with the kids all the time. And Summer's brother Sean lived with us, and he was going to college, and they're in their 20s, and she had these two beautiful kids, Hope and Tristan. And we would take care of these with the kids all the time. They were, you know, our babies, not ours, but they were, right? And so we were a family. So we never, her or I never touched those kids. Never spanked them. Never even raised our voice to them. Really, I don't know, maybe once in a while you lose. you have to say something. But how we did it was intelligence and love. They trusted us so much that something would happen. Hey, come here. And they didn't want to come over because they felt guilty, right? Because we've upset, I'm in trouble, and I also upset Papa and Mimi. And so they would call me Mr. Jeff, Mr. Papa. So they'd be crying, and I said, okay, why'd you hit your sister? Well, she did this and this and this and this and this and this. I said, okay, ask her. Why'd you do it? Oh, da, 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 da. And they're both crying, they don't want to get in trouble or whatever. Okay, and what did you learn from this? Well, I learned that I don't have to do that. I can just come and tell you, or I can ask her nicely, and da-da-da. We're talking 6 and under kind of ages. And it's okay. They run off playing. They got it. They learn. They're intelligent. They're little adults. They're freaking intelligent. Especially these kids today. Right? We all know that, how intelligent they are. So, some things I wanted to share. Getting afternoon here, so gonna wrap it up. got some more things to share. I'm going to do a second video with Archangel Michael cord cutting. And you guys do know that unless I'm reading something, everything I do, everything I sing, everything I speak is, what do you call that? It's ad-libbed. It's spontaneous. It's off the cuff. It's nothing I've memorized. It's nothing I'm reading anything. Unless I tell you I'm going to read some teachings. So that's how creativity works. That's how your higher self works through you. Spontaneously. Hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Way ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Way ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Way ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey. Way oh way, we oh we. Whoa 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 whoa. Ha 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 ha. Oh ho 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 ho. Hey oh hey, hey ho hey, hey oh hey oh hey ho hey ho. Hey 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 hey. Will meditate more. Find a place out of your regular comfort zone. Or not your comfort zone, but your pattern behaviors of thinking a lot or worrying a lot or watching television, you know. I mean, nature is great if you feel safe, if you feel comfortable. That's the best place. Way ha hoo, way ha hoo, way ha hoo, way ha hoo, way ha. I wanted to say hi to my friend Alice today, right now. Why? Because I was out here this summer and I had a vision of her. We've never even met. I'm just crazy like that. Say what's come to my mind. My friends. She's a reader. Hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha hoo, hey ha. Spirit wants us to love each other. Spirit wants us to acknowledge all people. Our family, our loved ones, our parents, our children, our nieces and nephews, our blood family, soul family, frequency family, galactic family, earth family. We're all one.